Hello and welcome to Inside the PGTI as the second leg of the 2015 season teed off with the Professional Golf Tour of India's Players' Championship in Jaipur in September 2015. On the show this week, we negotiate 4 days of intense competition at the Rambagh Golf Club, savor a sensational victory, and catch up with Chandigarh's celebrity golf couple. It was in April 2015 that Khalin Joshi won his second PGTI title at the Ahmedabad Masters. After a long summer break, he was back at the circuit, preparing to chase another victory, this time in Jaipur.
Like the PGT has been really like the scoring like the scoring has been very good. So it's a great stepping stone for all of us. And it's like come out here, you want to play well because people are going to shoot low. Like for example, here this golf course is very very scoreable. So you will see good scores.
The PGTI calendar may have been drier than the summer break this year, but once back on the tour, the golfers were looking forward to the rest of the busy season.
रूटीन तो चेंज किया, थोड़ा सा स्विंग चेंज किया था। स्विंग मैंने थोड़ा सा मेरा जो है बहुत लेफ़्ट साइड जा रहे थे, तो उसको चेंज करके थोड़ा सा स्टेडी को लाया, थोड़ा फेड मारना शुरू किया। टारगेट तो एक्चुअली और अच्छा खेले हम, थोड़ा चिपिंग पडिंग प्रैक्टिस मतलब मिल जाने से और अच्छा खेलता। बाद में मेरा टारगेट है एशिया में थोड़ा अच्छा खेले।
For the PGTI, the drought of tournaments meant golfers looked at different ways to keep themselves battle ready for the business end of the season.
Actually, I did a lot of practice and doing exercises a little bit for back. So I had a back injury, so that's why I focus on the more on the body. So give a fit. The 3-month gap, that's why we got to exercise and practice. So we did a hard work.
My coach came with an ingenious plan of hosting tournaments for the academy members, students, and every couple of weeks we had a 4-day tournament in Eagleton. So that kept me in shape, in touch, and in the practice, in the tournament mood.
Jaipur, which has hosted feeder tours in the past, last had a full-fledged event in 2011. With a lean monsoon, the Rambagh Golf Club faced a challenge in keeping the fairways and greens in top condition. But the news of hosting the prestigious event got the staff in overdrive.
We had to work hard on maintenance of this course. Because the rains were not up to the mark and the course was playing quite dry and they were a little patchy and all. But luckily we had a plan and our ground staff really worked hard and really improved the conditions within a month.
The PGTI, which attempts to breach new frontiers by organizing events at new venues, was happy to bring golf back to the Pink City in its effort to popularize the sport across the country.
I think it's good to take it pan-India, take it to all the places where, there are good golf courses, where we can showcase professional golf and, the golfers here, the professional top players playing, so, they can showcase their, golfing skills. Of course, I think it's a good way to increase the playing platform.
A total of 120 golfers, including 6 amateurs, were in the fray for the Rs 30 lakh event. PGTI Rolex rankings leader Mukesh Kumar was leading the charge, while Vishal Singh spearheaded the local challenge. Bangladesh's Mohammad Zamal Hussain Molla, Sri Lanka's Anura Rohana, and South Africa's Tyron McComb were some of the foreign professionals eager to perform in tough Indian conditions. Jaipur, the capital city of Rajasthan, has been the seat of royalty since the 12th century. After the advent of the Rajput clan in the 16th century, it was Maharaja Sawai Jai Singh II who envisaged the planned construction of the city in 1727. It was under his vision that architectural marvels like Hawa Mahal, Jal Mahal, Jantar Mantar and City Palace were constructed. The Rambagh Golf Club was built by Maharaja Man Singh II in the 1940s when it started as a royal obsession. It was part of the Rambagh Palace estate, so space constraints kept the course at par 70 with a yardage of 6,259. The most distinctive features of the course are its tree-lined fairways and challenging greens guarded by strategically placed bunkers and trees. The front nine features a couple of tricky par 3s also. The second needs an accurate tee-off to skirt the water body and bunkers beyond. The par 4 hole number 5 has a yardage of 366. The fairway features trees right in the middle. The second shot should negotiate bunkers either side of the green. Amongst the par 5s that are easy to approach is hole number 8. Golfers are able to reach the green in 3 to get their confidence up before the turn.
Earlier it was just a brown desert course which we made into a green, and it over the past 20 years it has really developed into a nice decent green course. And the best part about this is the tree lines. The old trees we have not touched, and those some of the trees are still in the fairway, and they are the only real obstacles.
Hole number 10 is a right to left dogleg. The second shot is tricky if you're not placed in sight of the green. The 13th hole, a par 3, is not fancied much by the golfers as bunkers surrounding the green can paint your card in a different color. Hole number 14 is the longest at the Rambagh Golf Club. The 556-yarder par 5 needs distance off the tee, with the second shot avoiding the rough on either side of the fairway. The third shot needs a short iron to reach the green surrounded by bunkers. The 17th is the shortest par 5 and needs an accurate tee-off to avoid the OB running all the way on the right. Having skirted the trees with your second shot, the third is crucial to avoid a big banyan tree to the right and bunkers lining up in the front. The last hole is a par 5 539-yarder. A slight right dogleg straightens up and leads to a massive tree and water body on the right. The large green is tricky with slopes to nail that elusive birdie on the finishing hole. So that's what this cheek by jowl golf course is all about. Accuracy off the tee and a precise shot game should get you a low number.
I think it's eventually comes down to the putting green, especially golf courses like this. You know, the character of this golf course is different, where it eventually will boil down to the putting. You know, because the course is not that long; it's short, so you have short irons coming into the onto the greens, and then eventually it'll just be the person who holds the maximum putts. So I think good putters have a great chance, of course.
Stay with inside the PGTI as the championship tees off at the Rambagh Golf Club.